Good morning, everybody. I'm over here at a yard. This is the yard that I needed the extra height, and that's why I've been doing the experiment with the taller tires. This is St. Augustine. It's on a slope, pretty bad slope, so they need it as high as they can for self-shading because they already have a problem with nutrients washing away. So they've struggled to get this lawn to come in, and I think they're finally getting it. But I would like to be able to mow it a little taller than I am now. So let me show you the lawn. So this is the lawn. I don't know how much of it I'm going to be able to get for you on footage. And there's a big back area too that's even steeper. So I'm going to try to get a little bit of footage for y'all. And we'll see how it goes. And I learned something on yesterday's video. I'm sorry it turned out to be portrait. What it was is I pulled an old picture up for the thumbnail, and I left that picture in the clip run, which forced the software to go to portrait instead of staying in landscape. So that video wasn't very good with the borders on both sides and the narrow frame. So that's a learning thing. So as I get used to some of the software and stuff, I'll probably get better with that. All right, I'll see you later. So I brought the big blower today, and I hate to because it's such a pain in the rear. 250, no, it's a PB770T. I prefer handheld all day long. You can grab it, you can shoot either direction with just changing hands. You don't have to strafe and maneuver and get your body where it's correct to use whatever wind is available. I mean, you can have the most powerful blower in the world. All it can do is get the material into the air, and if there's a strong wind, it's just going to go back at you. But in this case, I needed it because this driveway washed the sand down here so bad, and there was a big pool of sand down at the bottom. And wouldn't you know it, just as I get started blowing and got half of it is heavy sands. So even that big blower, sorry, that phone went too short, has a problem with that. And then once they get it all up there, then it wets in on the rest of the driveway. Probably just enough where it'll be slick enough somebody will go down that driveway and slide into a house. But it just is annoying because that's I brought the blower just for that, and then it's a security issue because it's in the back of the truck. I do got cable locks and stuff, but it adds more. That adds a lot. These two they fit behind the seat of my truck. I leave them there when I'm going yard to yard because then they can cool down. But when I am going in the store or something, I throw a cable lock on this trailer and put those behind the seat, and I'm good to go in the store. Or if I'm going to be out of view on a big acreage. I don't know. I just got everything the way I want it for the most part. And then when I do these little extra things, carrying this big blower and stuff, it throws me off all day. Trying to work around it, worrying about it getting stolen. And then on the one occasion that I brought it to use, it was to no avail because the rain came in and wetted it down. In fact, it's worse than if I had done nothing, because before the sand was all in a puddle down there. But that now it's kind of dispersed on top of that whole driveway, which makes it slick. So, and it won't blow off even with this big blower. Because it's fine sands, and then once it got wet, it wasn't going nowhere. So anyway, that's just one of the frustrations you deal with. And then of course, I don't know if you saw that the way the grass responded to this cut, but that was cut at full transport height, and I think it needs to be cut taller. It yellows out a little bit, so that's why I'm looking at them bigger tires. But we'll see. All right, I'm going to the next one. You have a good one. So I'm done with this one that I just did a little bit of time lapse. It's a failed business venture, a gym, fitness center. It's out in the middle of nowhere in a small building. So, well, that with the COVID, and I guess there was other issues. It didn't go over, and I'm supposed to be getting some of the equipment out of here for my house, power rack and some Olympic plates and a bar. I don't want too much to house, but so this one's done. Let me flip it around so you can see. I'm going to show you some of the problems with this property. So this here bank here, they got these water lines running it, all of them up on the surface now. They never have been used in all the years that I've mowed this, off and on, because a new tenant will come in and then I'm off of it. But I lied earlier in a way in that I said that blower was a pain in the rear. I forgot that I had this one on the list today, and it's a good thing that I did have the blower because it helps a lot on this big a property, or I mean parking lot area. But another thing that makes this really hard, and this is one of those yards where when you get off the mower and you're done mowing, you're thinking, oh man, I'm making out on this one. By the time you're done weed eating, you're pretty sure you're losing. The grass is tough as wire, and there's so much trimming, edging, weed eating, and it's just rough. And it's one of those you don't get called for a month, you know, to come out. And that whole area, that perk pond down there, that's a massive bowl, so it's very hard to mow that and not pick up scalp lines on the contours and stuff. But they're not really too interested in the quality as far as that goes. It's more of a knockdown right now because that business is closing out, and there'll be a remodel before the next one probably comes in. So that's where it stands. All right, I'm gonna close this out for now. I'll see you later. Hey, good afternoon. It's a hot one out here today. I'm just getting done with his 2-acre property behind me. Wanted to show you something that I hit last time that I don't know how to avoid it. It was in the tall grass, but I can tell you it didn't stop me from mowing, but it sure messed up a set of blades. So let me turn this around and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, here it is. That's it. These are the main stays for the utilities, and I cut all the way through one side. Put a big old nick in my blade. I was lucky I could keep mowing, but I did it. Listen, last time I mowed here was the first time that I've mowed here. So just you know, there's that stuff all over the place on these lawns. So all right, y'all have a good day. Watch out for stuff like that.